All right. So if you're doing anything with email, a lot of times we can get, into the mindset of, the email is just an email, and we forget that you can really break this stuff down. And whether or not you're writing it, whether you're sending the emails or you have a team doing that for you, it's good to remember that the email is not only part of a funnel, right? We're trying to get people to take some sort of action, go to a website, fill out a form, whatever that might be. But within the email itself, that it is still or can be considered a funnel. All right. Yeah, and let's just go with top of funnel, middle funnel, bottom of funnel. And I've brought up just a generic sales funnel image that I found on Google image search. So there's nothing special going on here, but just to help illustrate what I'm talking about. Talking top of the funnel with the email, remember, the goal is to get people past each stage, because nobody magically, in this example, shows up here, at opportunities or prospects. They have to first become a lead. And with the email, it's the same idea, right? If somebody sees your subject line and they decide not to open that email ever, then they're definitely not going to click in that email and go somewhere. So we have to get them to open the email, right? So that's why a lot of stuff is out there about subject lines, how to maximize it, how to get the best subject lines. I'm not going to go into all of that. There's tons of great material out there. A lot of it is just understanding your audience, right? It may not be the most flashiest or craziest subject line that works for you. Then again, it may be. That's something you need to test as well, because remember, getting that open rate increased means more people are going to move on to the next step in the email funnel, right? Which would be actually reading your email, which is why that first part of your email is so important, right? You've really got to hook people and make them want to do something, like continue to read, take an action, whatever that might be. So two very important parts there, right? Subject line is what people see, of course, before they open the email. And then right away, when people see your email, they need to have a reason to either keep reading or to fulfill the promise of the subject line if you're kind of tying that stuff together. Okay. And then, of course, now we're talking kind of middle of the email funnel. We also want to have something that takes them on to the next stage. The email is not the end of the funnel in general. So we want some sort of a call to action. Okay. You can test different ones. And by different ones, I mean different formats. So you could have a button, right? You could have linked images. You could have text. There's all sorts of stuff like that. And then within that, you could have different words, different colors, those different images, the offer wording, things like that. There's a lot you can do around that. But keep in mind that now is like the third thing you work on after you've already done these other two things. So I wouldn't be testing button colors until I feel really good about subject lines, about the hook or the beginning of the email, and then start thinking about, okay, is there something else going on here? Or can I improve the call to action? Or, can I test the button color? So don't want to start there. Start at the top, work your way down for really the best results with your email and thinking of it as a funnel. If you'd like help with your e-commerce email marketing, you can get in touch with me, Adam Moody, at oasisoptimization.com.